Everybody wanted to see Angel in drag finally.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
They were so happy it happened. I was really happy it happened.
It was a matter of time.
Very much so, yeah.
What's really interesting about Losin Streak is it comes on the heels of another song where a character who Angel is really establishing a rapport with, who's named Husk, is falling off the wagon and really kind of hitting rock bottom. So Losin Streak is in many ways sort of the other half of that, where Husk is in a pit and all of a sudden here is Angel Dust looking like an angel, sounding like an angel.
It's been so very long since Lady Luck kissed you. Still you listen for a song and pray that she missed you.
One of the recurring pieces of symbology in this song is this idea of Angel Dust as Lady Luck. There are so many musicals and pieces of music that talk about Lady Luck as a person. You've got stuff from like Guys and Dolls and Frank Sinatra. And we wanted to lean into that vibe, especially with that much more throwback sound that the song has. Really, that first chunk exists to create this parallel between these gamblers wanting Lady Luck and all of these people here wanting Angel Dust, and playing with that idea of you have temptation for me, but that's because you have temptation for winning, for any of that, any quick, cheap dopamine hit.
Dead inside, 'cause you know it's all pretend. Close your eyes, 'cause you're going off the deep end again. Everybody's wanting something. Everybody's basing their happiness or their joy off of external factors and external gratifications. Like, what can I get? What can I get? Can I gamble and win big? Like, I want Angel. I want Angel to be mine. When you do get what you want, oftentimes in gambling, you're just gonna want more, and it's not actually going to make you happy.
You're living for the rush, for that royal flush, but you take what you can get. You play your final ace for a pretty face, tastes like scotch and cigarettes. Part of our process too was we had listened to ages ago a bunch of old demos that Blake had made and put online. And so we already knew you had this thing in you, this sort of like R&B crooner vibe, just waiting to get let out. And so that was something that we were really excited to do, where we wanted something to live in that zone. We wanted it to live highly in your falsetto. Yeah. You were an influence musically on the way we wrote this song.
So crazy. I love that.
And you can't help falling, going all in, though your odds are bleak, till you break your losing streak. This pursuit of cheap thrills is coming at the expense of greater fulfillment. But these are people who are just so hooked. They can't help it. It's what they're living for. I mean, it's a room full of people who are buying into a delusion, and they know it, but they can't help but do it anyway.
Ooh, no.
I can't even remember the initial riff that we wrote because yours is so strong. And it's just like, that's what sticks in my head now. That riff, in tiny little subtle ways, is kind of in free time. And it's one of those things in your performance that is so subtle, but so impactful, because by being a little behind the beat, it feels drowsy, it feels boozy, but it also feels hypnotic. This is kind of a hypnosis number in many ways, where you're just enchanting this room full of people. You're living for the rush, for that royal flush, but the next best thing will do. You wanna spend your chips on these rosy lips, trying to get me next to you. The second refrain starts with a vocal ad lib rather than ending that phrase with one, which is what you would do more conventionally. I mean, more conventionally, if you were to add a little riff to "You're Living for the Rush," you go, "You're living for the rush." Like you would add something at the end rather than "You're living for the rush." Just to do it right at the beginning already creates this added, like, let me lean forward in my seat kind of moment.
'Cause you can't help needing to believe in finding what you seek till you break your losing. Good luck out there, boys.
Woo! Not having streak at the end is also, I think, really important to the character storytelling of what this song is, because it is an assertion that Angel Dust is in control in this moment. Angel Dust does not owe people finishing this phrase.
The big ending.
Yeah. You don't owe people completion.
Mm-hmm.
You are in charge of that. Asserting that makes Angel Dust feel so self-possessed and powerful in that moment in the song.
It's very sexy.
It is very sexy.
Yeah. My favorite part of the song is the first verse, "Praying that Lady Luck missed you," and especially coming hot off the heels of the piano intro too. It's so gorgeous, it's so mysterious, and you just feel honestly like you're in a completely different world.